Hello everybody and welcome back to my Dead Space 2 hardcore walkthrough.
Isaac,
And
there's a gunship docked
I
here.
decided that I would just let this video run on until the
Not that I can
end.
tell.
Mainly
Isaac, do
because
you hear
I
me?
feel
You
like
better
I'd be
make it out of
stretching it
here
out for too
alive.
long if I just cut this up into parts. So this is going to all be one huge
What are you
video of the
talking about?
last segment
Just get your
after
ass in
my
here.
final
I'm
save.
gonna check now.
And it's really a rush. It's a rush. It's a rush of adrenaline. It's a rush to get the hell out. It's a wonderful feeling to beat the game, to beat a difficult, it's fairly difficult, to beat a fairly difficult game on its hardest difficulty. And watching this back, it was nice. I can say it was a really smooth, well, when it starts it's not as smooth, but I'll let this run.
Isaac, what are you doing?
Closing hatch.
Oh. Hey, Isaac, what are you doing?
Gunship command override confirmed.
Isaac, what are you doing? Open the door right now!
Emergency launch cycle initiated.
No!
Airlock sealed.
No! No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare launch the ship! Isaac!
It's your best chance, Ellie. You got life support, comms. Hey, you gotta be rescued.
You bastard!
I need you to be rescued. I couldn't save Nicole, but I can save you, Ellie. So, bye.
Are you ready to talk now?
Why? So I can let you go too? I can't do that, Nicole. I never wanted to let you go.
A lot happened that we never wanted. Isaac. Touch me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Isaac, please. Make us whole.
I can't.
I don't know what Providence protects you, Clark, but it ends here. I have 200 armed security personnel. Every entrance is covered. Even if you do get in, you won't get far.
Alright, so all the juicy story parts are done speaking, and now it's my turn again. So as you can see here, I'm selling everything I have, selling all of the garbage that I don't really need for the rest of this walkthrough. And I'm getting that advanced suit, yeah. Now you don't really need it, but there's always that chance. Ugh, shit. It just wouldn't be a video if I didn't yawn, right? There's always that chance that you're gonna take that extra hit that's just gonna put Isaac over the edge and kill you. And honestly, I'd really rather not take that chance. So we're flexing right now, and we got the advanced suit. Not to mention, the advanced suit is sexy. Come on, guys. Like, you wouldn't wear that. You wouldn't fight necromorphs in the dangerous ship in that outfit. But anyway, yeah. I really recommend that you actually don't even use the large med packs, by the way. You just use them for treasure, and they're pretty much comparable to semiconductors. Maybe if you're having difficulty with the game, you should probably use them, but otherwise, you know, don't ever use the large med packs here. Good treasure, they're worth 5,000 apiece. And so here we go into this last, or the intro to the last area of the game. Now I gotta say that at this part right here, I really felt like this was gonna be a wasted run. And I had that feeling because I've had several wasted runs in this area. And as you can see, I'm taking the beating of a lifetime. And I would have sworn that this would be, that this run was over, but no, I flipped this shit around. One thing about this room is you don't actually have to fight these guys. You can just go ahead and do the hack. But you have to set yourself up really well. And honestly, I've tried it several times. I've not been able to set up like a good defense before I can go the hack. I've done it a few times, but in hardcore or zealot mode when I was training, no, I've not been able to do it. So I'm just gonna kill everything that shows his face, and it works, and I survive. And surprisingly, with enough medkits to feel confident about going into the next areas. So, and look, and check this out. This guy does not die from that, and I am flabbergasted that I just have to waste ammo on that son of a bitch. But it happens. Room is cleared, and I'm still alive. So I took that as a victory. I also took that as a sign that this would be the run that I actually beat the game on. I must have tried this a few times. Not more than 5, but I know that this area in particular right here gave me the most trouble. Usually the areas, the subsequent areas aren't too hard. Okay, make sure you run over to the side there. If you aim at them, they'll actually just open fire and slaughter you right there. So don't aim at them. You know, I guess I should provide some advice for that last area. Just to be, you know, that guy. You're gonna face a lot of necromorphs of different varieties. Therefore, I believe the detonator would be your best ally. Mainly because the detonator, it's a one-hit kill for the babies. It provides you a mine so that you can provides you a mine so that you can cover your corners and everything. I'm trying to talk while avoiding. Yeah, so the detonator mine also provides like a little bit of a backup or a CYA, a cover your ass sort of strategy right there in case you're sloppy like I was. As you saw, the detonator really came through. I would also recommend a contact beam. That it's a one-hit kill for many of the necromorphs here. You can tell, you can already tell, like, you're gonna need your strongest weapons for this. Now for here, just straight up go and use that in the middle of the room. You can actually kill those things, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's a waste of ammo. Just keep going.
Isaac, where are you going? That's why I'm here, Isaac. To show you the way.
So Nicole shows us the way. Before that cutscene, you actually don't have much of a locator. The locator doesn't work, so that's the importance of that. Obviously, I'm so cool, I don't need the locator. Now, this next part is actually quite difficult. You're going to be stuck in a small, tiny room with almost nowhere to run, and a ton of necromorphs spawning from both sides. However, you're watching this walkthrough, so chances are you want to know how to get past this room. Now, you're going to need the detonator mine for my plan, so if that's not in your repertoire, you're going to have to think of something else. However, stick a mine right there, mine right there, take out your line gun, use a time mine, stasis that guy, run over here, and you set yourself a nice spot where you can actually just take care of all the necromorphs that are coming to you. None of them can spawn in this little alcove right here. And I think that's the best place to retreat to when you're getting overwhelmed. In this case, I must say I was proud of how I handled this. I usually don't take a hit when I go through this room, so I was actually happy that I was able to do it in hardcore mode. Kind of made me smirk, but yeah. Anyway, this room is handled. Alright, let's continue on. You can get that audio log if you want. As you can hear, there is actually a grandfather in this room. In order to activate him, though, you have to go over into the power node room that's right next to the bench over here. So you enter this room, get its goodies, but you also spawn the granddaddy. Which is okay, he's a pushover, as always. Also, remember there is a bench right there, so don't reload all of your weapons. As you can see, I'm like, damn it, I really just did that. So, don't reload your weapons. Easy way to take down the granddaddy. Just stasis him and use the Ripper. He can't even move. Can't even move. Nice. I've never even let that enemy attack. I honestly don't want to see what it does, and I have no want. I don't want to see what it does. Like, that shit just scares me. It doesn't really scare me, but it's I don't want to see it. That's the best way I could put that. I don't know if it's a one-hit kill. I don't know if it just drains Isaac's health or if it's a quick time. I just don't want to see it. So here we go into this room. As you can hear, there's some stalkers here, so your best bet is going to be the detonator mine. Detonator mine actually takes care of it before you can even move around, so it's also one of the benefits of having this gun. You know, you get to eliminate enemies before they even really come for you. And yeah, there's also two pukers, and this guy has never actually done this before, so I was pissed recording. And he splashes me, which is lovely, and he gets a nice little stomp for that. He's never done that before, but of course we're in hardcore mode, so why not get a little risky, huh? He thought he could get me. And there's one more puker. You can hear him in the back over there. And he's dealt with. So this room is clear now. All we need to do is replace the battery. There's some treasure over here. And an audio log, if you're into that.
Bonnie Worthington,
Apparently I was.
It's the same signal. Dementia and codes and blueprints are all caused by the same signal.
Okay, now watch out, there's a Betty over there. And a save point in case you are, you know, feeling a little bit of cautious. Or feeling over cautious. Or you've made it further than I did and been saved.
Knows you're here.
I still don't know what to do.
When the time comes, you will.
You will, Isaac. Trust yourself. Now, laser room. You know, I did a little bit of planning in this room. And not only is it probably just a good idea to ignore the babies and to ignore almost everything in this room. You could go for the, you know, the customary laser, you know, go from door to door or room to room avoiding the lasers. However, I just recommend going, just run through the lasers. It's honestly not that hard, as you can see, and you don't have to go through all of that. All that crap you hear, you don't have to fight it. Just run on. Run, Forrest, run. And you're done. Yeah, that laser part is not hard at all, so don't worry about, you know, dying or getting like nibbed. For the most part, what you do have to worry about is this one necromorph that will spawn in your way if you're sticking close to the center of the room, and kind of gets in your way, but once again, just walk around him. It's a lot better than fighting all of those guys. On this next side, if you're going for the treasure here, there are usually two necromorphs that spawn, and this one spawns right on top of me. Next one spawns as I enter the door, but I think about not killing it, and then I'm like, nah, I want that loot, baby. In this case, it was good loot. Don't worry, there's nothing in here. Sounds like shit's hitting the fan, but there's nothing going on. You make sure you stomp everybody. I believe almost all of the bodies have loot on them. So, get your ammo here. Now we're moving on. This room, these series of rooms. As you can see, I kind of even hesitate to enter the room. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem room for me. Oh, not anymore. You don't have to fight in this room at all. Just run. And that's what I recommend. There is just way too much hell being let loose in this little area. And by this little area, I mean these 3 floors. So don't do what I was doing here. Don't fight, just run. As you can see, I learned my lesson pretty quickly. And I don't even usually fight. I don't even know why I was doing that, to be honest. So just make sure that you're using the stasis canisters. And then just getting out of there like a bat out of hell. Or literally like a bat out of hell. Because that is hell. Once you're on the bottom floor, you're safe though. No more necromorphs will spawn until you activate the brute. Activate the brute? Yeah, activate the brute. Once you walk towards that, you activate the brute, grab the stasis canister, chuck it at him, 2-time mines, and he's donezo. Good night. That was a great show. All right, let's do this hack. Let's do this hack. Not screw up. There you go. Attaboy, Isaac. Now we're coming up to the end of the game. Well, obviously, but we're coming up to the end section of the game. This part is not easy by any respect. As you've already been seeing, this part of the game is really the section where you want to run more often than fight. And you'll see me execute that strategy a lot more often. In a minute here, I'm actually going to change my weapon set to a completely different set of guns here. And it's mainly because I'm going to be trying to kill, or I'm not going to be trying to kill. I'm rather going to be trying to run. And most of my weapons are designed specifically for killing. As you'll see, I'll completely change my repertoire, and just you'll see. I don't really have to explain it right now. All that will be handled later on. So for now, all of these bench upgrades are temporary, and I do know they are temporary. I should be upgrading my rig right now and the stasis, but of course hindsight is 2020, so I'm over here looking to upgrade my weapons. I hope I upgraded my rig, or the plasma cutter. At least I'll be keeping that weapon. I don't even remember what I did. Oh, come on. I had 4 nodes, and I was looking at a health upgrade for the rig, but I guess I decided it wasn't worth it. So what can you do?
my God. I built that. What? What are they doing?
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Tybin?
had it under control! Clark, this is not our fault. We are so close to understanding it. Just hold those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergence event. But we never expected this many bodies.
What the hell is it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
Activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Me. Us. Working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes. Step inside. Step 1. Crawl inside. Step 2. The screws go tight. All around. Cross my heart about to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
But what do I do?
Alright, now that all the tension is over, we can actually focus on getting the rest of this walkthrough done. And trust me, only on hardcore have I ever failed that stupid eye thing. But whatever. I used to actually waste time mines, not time mines, I used to waste detonator mines trying to prepare for him. Don't do it. It's a waste of your mines and you're just gonna end up, you know, wasting your mines. So just hack this thing, get out of here. I'm also not sure if it's just in the harder difficulties, but he does seem to like respawn his limb. Oh shit! I actually freaked me out here. That he actually I don't know if he respawns his stuff faster, but it does seem like it. And don't worry, you're okay here. You can take your time. Alright, so now we're coming up into the next few areas that will shape the final section of the game. And these are quite difficult. Quite difficult if you're just coming in here without really much of a plan. So first Stasis, that guy, he never really dies from that. Wait for his puke to dissolve. Grab the body over there. As soon as you grab it, this biggin will spawn. Don't worry, you don't have to fret about him. Just launch a timeline. Get out of there. Get out. One of these hallways actually hosts another puker, so be ready for him. There you go. These pukers are like really resilient. Disgusting. All right, so we're heading into this little section here. Just use this. Make sure you get, if you can, get the creepy crawlies on the ground. Run past him. Activate the elevator. That's important. The elevator already takes long enough as it is, so you just want to activate that, get it ready. And right here you can see I was lucky. The elevator never comes that fast. I was really lucky, so I got the hell out of there. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to hold off and really kill everything that comes your way. The Uber also spawns in that little area, so be careful about that. Now, this next section here is actually an infector, and you want to get in there before he starts doing his business. So take care of them, because this door here, it takes a while to open, and now you can just hold everything off while this door is slowly opening, and you're done. Now this next part, it only requires patience. If you're really scared, or not even scared, but if you're just shaky-handed, remember that you can stasis everything except for this part. And my tip for getting through this part is to wait until one is done and then go after the one that just finished firing. That will ensure you that you get through safe and sound, because they don't fire, like one doesn't fire, stop, and then immediately fire again. So after one fires, you can immediately know that it won't fire again, and you're clear to go. Obviously there's a tripod in here. Just use a detonator mine or your line gun mine, take care of them, and you're done with this room. Congrats.
Fighting it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let me go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
Okay, so this is probably a much recommended power node room. Not only do you get back your power nodes, but you also get quite a lot of stuff to sell in the shop later. All right, and this is the final shop and bench in the game. So what I will be doing here is, in a second, you'll just see, I'll head over to the bench and I'll actually respec my line gun, my ripper, and the detonator mine. Those are going to be useless to me towards the end of the game. It's not so push here. So I'm respecking, getting all my nodes back. I usually actually keep the Ripper in here. Actually, this is the first time I've ever ditched the Ripper towards this end segment of the game. And also the line. No. We're keeping the line gun. Excuse me. We're ditching the Ripper and getting the contact beam and the force gun. Contact beam is going to be good for Nicole. That's mostly what I'm using that for. And also selling the detonator and the Ripper, since there's no point in putting it in the safe. You can't really continue in hardcore mode from a new game plus. So buying the detonator, buying the contact beam and the force gun once again, just so we have something that's going to be good for Nicole, and the force gun is also going to be good to knock back the Necromancer we're trying to run. If you remember, I already told you that we're not going to be fighting too much in this last segment. That's only going to get you caught up and you're going to get killed. So I generally just like to take I like to take everything, and by that I mean all of the goods in my safe, all of the goods and that I can buy. This is gonna be the last. This is the last salvo, so to speak. And here I'm just going to be doing a little bit of specking. First things I want to do is I want to get the charge all the way up on the contact beam. Obviously, I didn't get the contact beam to look cute. I want this thing to kill Nicole. So, you can see in hindsight, I saw that was the wrong way to go. But we have 27 power nodes, so I'm not really concerned about running out. So for this, we're upgrading the reload and the damage. That's really what we want. Get the reload, and then get the damage. There you go. There you go. That's a good boy. Capacity is secondary. I don't really have to worry about running out of that. And we're done. So that is the force gun and the contact beam replacing the Ripper and the detonator mine. As you can see, we no longer need them for this remaining half of the game. It's just going to be a straight rush over to the marker and to Nicole, and after that it's going to be a straight rush to kill them.
Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
So now, the end game. First off, there are two leapers here that spawn. Fortunately, once again, I guess they just got nervous once they found out about me. You know, I heard I was coming. So they actually didn't spawn properly, and I was able to get through here relatively easier than usual. So keep running, don't stop for anything. I don't know what happened there. Usually, by the way, that's usually how those leapers spawn in the other room. And as you can see, I'm determined to not die. The last thing you want to do at this part is die. And you can just see why I hate pukers. They, not only do they spit, but their spit has splash damage. One of the most annoying enemies in this game, in this series, I want to say. So another leaper. I know these guys are coming, by the way. It's just that I'm in such a rush and things have already not gone according to plan that I'm just foregoing everything, and I'm just forgetting things here and there. Once you get in this little area though, you've done it. You've gotten past everything, and you fairly completed the game. Now it's just a matter of getting past a couple of quick time events and killing Nicole. And of course, going out of the right door that you unlocked. There you go. So we're done. This is me making sure I have enough health, and we do. Let's go.
The research in that marker is worth every life we just lost. I won't let you throw all this away.
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
makers must be absorbed!
The makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker!
Not if we consume you first!
God damn it, I trusted you! Fuck you! And fuck your marker!
Okay, so we're coming up to the last boss. Strategy here is to use the time mine on the coal and then use the contact beam on the marker. This will get it done in like 20 seconds. Don't worry about the babies, just hit the coal. And you're done.
Bastard! Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
So ends the grueling, painful hours that have been me practicing several different types of methods and, you know, killing several necromorphs, definitely over 1,000 necromorphs, and finally completing this game on hardcore mode. I gotta say that this is awesome. I love this game. I love the design. I love the action behind it. It really makes you feel rewarded for doing a good job, for killing the enemies, for getting through each section. And the story, the voice acting, the progression, the levels, everything was designed thoroughly, and it was designed intelligently, and it stuck to the plans. It was consistent. The graphics are good. The sound quality is excellent. I would say some pieces of music are a bit over dramatic, but I guess that's just Dead Space. But other than that, congrats to you if you've been following this walkthrough and you've been able to actually defeat these necromorphs on hardcore difficulty. Yeah, congrats to yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'm actually not going to leave the credits. There's nothing after the credits. So I will say that there is an upcoming horror game that's going to be taking over the Dead Space series on my channel. So stick around for that. I mean, you already know. It's Resident Evil Revelations. I've actually finished the game, and I'm going to play that on Inferno mode next. So watch out for those videos. Thank you guys for watching this set of videos. And I would like to say that you guys are awesome. Seriously. If you finish this series, I really am grateful. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And do know that you can also do this, you know. It's not hard. It's not easy. But it's just a matter of getting off your butt, doing what needs to be done. You know, I really learned that a lot during this walkthrough. I'm over here getting emotional and everything, but no, really, I did learn that a lot in this experience. It's just a matter of getting off of your hiney, taking notes. That's another thing that you need to do. Take a lot of notes. Be cognizant of what's going on in the game, of where everything is in the game. You know, these guys created a game world for you, and it's about finding each location or finding each, you know, ammo cache or power node. It's about exploring what's been given to you and really making the most out of it, and just using everything to your advantage and to not let the necromorphs get the jump on you. I really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this series, this Dead Space hardcore walkthrough. I don't know. I don't really have much more to say. So thank you once again for watching. I seriously do appreciate it. Leave a like, a comment if you want. If you want to diss how I did something in the video, you know, just talk about it or whatever. And subscribe. There's a lot more wonderful content that's coming that I have planned for the channel. So I hope you'll stick around for that. And yeah, this is a great beginning to what may come. So until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Until then, adios.